are in the Melbourne Park area or posting from the Melbourne Park area, is that seen as a sign of disrespect of some kind?
Yes.
When the lyrics indicate caught Keese, who is Keese?
Malquise Worthen.
Is that the individual we previously discussed as ATK Keese?
Yes.
And do you know what they're referencing here? When you look at the next line that's depicted here, please, who is Papa?
Lil Papa is a prominent rapper for 1200.
And again, Queso, is this the same individual that was referenced before?
Yes, Hakeem Robinson.
Is there an individual that's associated with ATK named Red Dot?
It is Torgon Williams.
And are you familiar with Torgon Williams?
I am.
Are you familiar with Queso?
I am.
And in the next line, there's a mention of an individual by the name of Shug. Can you tell me who that is?
Shug was a prominent name in 1200. His name is Avery McKnight.
Do you know the relationship to Shug or how he passed away from in 1200?
Yeah, he was killed while he was riding a bicycle.
And is there some significance or relation from Shug to co-defendants Rashad Murphy or Davion Murphy?
I believe so.
Do you know specifically what that relationship would be? Now, have you had
Hold on, y'all. Okay. Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me? Okay. Let's see. Okay, how do I get back? Wait. I think I gotta let this one up. I'm trying to figure this out. StreamYards. Shit. Okay, hold on.
Rollo?
Yes, Rollo is was a close friend of J. Dot, who is Jacory Rivers.
Does J. Dot go by any other names, or is J. Dot short for some?
His other name.
Hey, King James. Hey,
Okay, and he also is a musician as a part of these groups.
He is.
Hey,
Which gang is J. Dot Breezy or J. Dot affiliated?
He would be more affiliated with 1200.
And are you aware of any reference to J. Dot or J. Dot's involvement in this particular case?
Am I aware of J. Dot's involvement in this case?
Yes, not as it relates to what's on the screen, but in this case.
Briefly.
Could you provide the information that you had as it related to some of these offenses to the detectives down in Tampa, you and other gang detectives, about the rivalries that were occurring in Jacksonville?
Yes.
Specifically as it relates to 2023, was there a scene to which you responded on August 16th of 2023?
Yes.
And what was the nature of that call out?
It came out as a homicide on I-95 near Heckscher Drive, or near Zoo Parkway. It's kind of up on the city's north side.
How was it that there was a homicide on the highway? What did you arrive to?
I arrived to a deceased black male, later identified as Jaquan Pickens, inside of a green Dodge Challenger that was crashed into the back of a semi.
Upon your further review of the vehicle or the evidence in that investigation, was it determined that it was more than a vehicle crash?
Yes.
What occurred?
Based on the evidence that we discovered, a drive-by shooting occurred on the interstate where a car pulled up beside Mr. Pickens and started shooting at him.
When
I don't like the way this
are
looks.
at that scene, did you document the injuries that had occurred?
Homicide detectives would have.
And did you at least ultimately make an identification of the individual that was the driver of the vehicle?
We did. We identified him as Jaquan Pickens.
And what gang is he associated with?
Jaquan Pickens is associated with 6 Block.
After the homicide of Jaquan Pickens, did you respond to a call for service on August 17th?
Yes, ma'am.
And was that the day following the homicide of Jake Jitt or Jaquan Pickens?
It was.
Was the victim of that instance identified?
Yes, he was identified as Jacoby Beals.
And is Jacoby Beals related to any of the gangs in Jacksonville?
Yes, he is 1200.
Following the incident that occurred in August, were there several social media posts that occurred after Jaquan Pickens was murdered? Did anyone take credit for that murder?
Generally, after all of gang-related shootings in Jacksonville, social media tends to boost up and get really active. A lot of people post and start disrespecting the deceased of the opposing groups.
Does that also happen on October 6th and 7th when there are additional offenses that occur?
Yes,
Did you respond on October 6th to the homicide of Antonio Tilley?
I did.
And what was the nature of that call?
Antonio Tilley and an Uber driver was located deceased after they crashed into a house. Evidence in that case showed that a female named Diamond Harris set up Antonio Tilley by sending him provocative.
Relevance, hearsay, outside the scope of the court's prior order.
Yeah, sustain, just talk about what actually happened to Mr. Tilley.
What happened to Mr. Tilley to bring about his death?
He arrived at an abandoned house and was ambushed by a black male.
Was he shot and killed with a firearm?
He was.
And while you were working that scene, did you receive additional information or a call for service elsewhere in the city?
I did, yes, ma'am.
Where?
It would have been in the city's side of town called Paxson.
Is Prospect and 16th located in that Paxson area?
Yes, ma'am.
And what was the nature of that call for service? Were you able to determine who the victim of that was?
Yes, it was Charles Jones was shot in his foot.
Did you receive that call and request to respond while you were still working the first scene?
Yes.
Approximately what time did the October 6th shooting of Antonio Tilley actually occur was reported?
I believe it was reported around like 2300 hours, which would be at 11 o'clock at night. I was not dispatched until like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning.
And while working that scene, you received notification of the scene that Charles Jones had been shot?
Yes, that notification came in around probably like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Was there evidence that was obtained from that attempted murder on Charles Jones from October 7th of 2023, and was that ultimately provided to law enforcement in this particular investigation?
Yes, there was spent casings that were discovered on the shooting of Charles Jones.
When you learned of the homicide that occurred here in Hillsborough County, did you provide assistance to the gang members in Jacksonville and also to the Tampa Police Department investigators that was about the gang activity in Jacksonville?
Objection, moving on.
Yes.
Specifically as it relates to Charles Jones and Isaiah Chance, were you in your daily activities able to observe some interactions with the co-defendant and
Whoa,
the
this
victim
shit
in
getting
this case,
crazy.
on the internet in the days leading up to Mr. Jones's homicide?
I personally did not know.
This shit.
Would another member of
Crazy,
your
bro.
unit have done that?
Very well could have.
Okay. When you are referencing Isaiah Chance being a part of ATK, was there some time at which he was being removed or removing himself from that gang?
Yes, he is. He had a falling out with ATK.
And what group did he begin then affiliating himself with based on the social media posts from his accounts that you reviewed?
1200.
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay and speculation.
Overruled, go ahead.
After the death of Charles Jones occurs in Tampa, were you alerted to new videos on social media and YouTube that had been posted by members of ATK or 1200?
Yes, ma'am.
Immediately after the death of Charles Jones, was a video posted to YouTube?
Yes.
Were you
Objection, vague, and hearsay.
Overruled, go ahead.
Are you familiar with the video that was posted on the day of the homicide?
Yes, I believe it's called Let's Do It.
Objection, hearsay.
Overruled.
as it relates to a subsequent video also posted by ATK called Game Over. Did you have an opportunity to review that video?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have an opportunity to do the same in reviewing the lyrics as you have previously?
Yes, ma'am.
And is Young and Ace the only individual who is cited as being an artist on this particular video?
As an artist, yes.
Publishing 89C. As it related to the lyrics of the song Game Over as published by Young and Ace, did you have an opportunity to review those lyrics as well?
Yes.
Was there a specific reference to the homicide that occurred in Tampa on June 23rd of 2024 in the death of Charles Jones?
Yes, there was.
When speaking about the lyrics that I've highlighted here, has there been an ongoing feud for over the course of the last several years between the groups ATK and 1200?
Yes, that's the go to war reference.
In several of the videos that you have seen, or at least in these videos, surely this is not indicative of the only videos that have been posted between the two groups.
Correct.
And in the videos that you've seen, is it common to see this fuck the six language across the videos?
Yes.
Is that language used in the videos in a manner to disrespect Six Block?
Yes.
Six Block members that are posting their own music videos, including Mr. Jones, use similar language in his videos.
Yes.
And in the video that we've seen here, did you see the chain that was worn by Mr. Bullard?
Yes.
And is that the chain that you were indicating was indicative of ATK?
Yes.
When you spoke with the detectives in Tampa regarding the facts of the homicide of Charles Jones, were you able to ascertain that Mr. Jones had been shot and killed in a vehicle?
Yes.
And were you able to ascertain that other individuals were also with him?
Yes.
The last video that we saw of when I see you, that was actually published by Mr. Jones. Was there some reference? Can you describe for the jury what the 5.56 reference is as well?
5.56 is a caliber of round.
And was that used in the lyrics of this song?
Yes.
What was the 5.56 lyric?
5.56 increases the murder rate.
Was there a description as to as to clothing in this song as well?
Yeah, mask on, get up close. This is another closed case that's referencing like suspects or
Objection,
individuals.
speculation,
Wait.
And the game of possibility.
Okay. Overruled, go ahead.
It's referencing suspects or other individuals masking up and getting very close to the people that they kill. And it's another closed case because they died and there's no a living victim.
Overruled, go ahead.
As it relates to the language when the artist Young and Ace is referring to Mr. Six, do you plainly, based on your training and experience and day-to-day work in this area, understand who he's referencing?
Mr. Six is Charles Jones.
And the showing of Don Julio bottles, is there some significance to that as it relates to these videos that started in June of 2024 that were posted by ATK or 1,200 members?
Objection, speculation, objection to invading the province of the jury, Your Honor.
Overruled, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
Objection of relevance.
Okay, overruled.
Yes, ma'am. During my investigation into the criminal gang ATK, until after the death of Charles Jones, Don Julio bottles were not referenced in any music video or any type of photograph that they have taken until after the death.
Is the
Objection to hearsay as well, Your Honor.
is the bottle of Don Julio a bottle of alcohol?
Yes, ma'am.
And is that something that was commonly related to Julio Fulio or Charles Jones?
Objection, speculation.
Overruled.
It was related to him after his death. Some people knew him as Julio Fulio, some people knew him as Fulio, so the name Don Julio brought in the rapper name of Charles Jones.
Depicted in the beginning of this Game Over video, we see a Don Julio on top of the head, and we've heard some of those lyrics about having the head of another member. What does that mean?
Like they're killed. They've been deceased, usually by gunfire.
After the publication of this video by ATK's Young and Ace, was there a music video also published by the individuals who were in that first song?
Yes, ma'am.
The Who I Smoke video had members of both ATK and 1200, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And included in that video with Young and Ace were individuals by the name of Wappa with a Choppa?
Yes, ma'am. He's also known as Ducci.
And were there any other individuals also depicted in both?
Can you ask that again? I'm sorry.
Yes, was there anyone else from the original song that we played in States 89A with Spinabins, Wappa with the Choppa, Young and Ace, and Fast Money Goon of Who I Smoke that made their own videos after Young and Ace made Game Over.
Yes, ma'am. Wappa and Spinabins made their own song called Foolio Dead.
Posting now states 89D.
It's not a joke. I know you said that last time, this time it's not. Also Jacksonville, Jack the Kill, all that still, okay, let's go. Walking like a blind man, still walking with that little breath. So I play the bro, they done got me pissed off. 1942, we not drinking crystal. Big pack, roll them up, big small, small, stronger than him, that bitch ride. Got people that can't come outside, we make a little stage, just a celebration. Big pack, at the holiday inn. Ain't no February, he died for it, but we ain't playing real. Cold walk me criticize, ain't no chump spring. Hey, I'ma spin a beans, can't catch you, we hit his friend. Block part, I'm smoking up, pet like put that 8 in. You can't run for that big chop, that voodoo ain't save him. They whole crew back on. Rest in peace to those 6. Fool up there for real. His ass a cold zone. That's a stupid question, I don't ask me who I smoke. Dead man down, they say it's Charles Jones. You can't self-provide now, all the people gone out. I'm trying to be for real. I had to say that word. Real name, so y'all know it's real. Actually, in the field, I never like that. Came out still, graveyard gang. You know they be popping shit like this. I wouldn't tell you that it's Charles Jones, but he did for real. This time is serious. He ain't coming back, and if he do, y'all can kill him. Somebody gotta die, it can't be us. We gotta kill him. We might have to touch one of these niggas to make them feel it. Was shot and killed in his name is Charles Jones. Was celebrating his 26th birthday when this all happened.
For the Foolio Dead video by Spinabins and Wappa with the Choppa, were you able to identify any specific language as it related to the homicide of Charles Jones?
Yes, ma'am.
And is that what's highlighted on the screen before us here?
Yes, ma'am.
When there's a reference to his mother stronger than him in these lyrics, can you describe for us what these lyrics are highlighted for?
Yes, ma'am. His mother was shot in Jacksonville prior to his death, and she survived.
So she lived from that shooting?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor,
What-
relevance. Overruled.
When she was shot, was anybody else shot or injured at that time?
I don't know the answer to that.
But you're familiar with her shooting?
Yes, ma'am.
What about the Holiday Inn? Is there any specific relevant?
AD, he was shot and killed in Jacksonville. He was a prominent figure of 6 Block. When you're smoking an op pack, they relate the pack and like a cigarette pack or like a blunt package, and they're putting ops in it to smoke them.
This is crazy, bro. Oh my God. Damn, this is crazy.
In addition to having viewed the music videos that were posted, did you have a chance to review the images that were depicted in those videos?
Yes, ma'am.
And do Wappa with the Choppa or Spinabins have a hand sign for the gang 1200 to which they're related?
Yes, ma'am, they do.
And do they throw that sign in these music videos?
Yes, ma'am, they do.
Are you familiar with what that sign is?
I know of it, but Detective Griffin with 1200 would be able to demonstrate it better than me.
And be able to tell us the history of it itself?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Your Honor, I'll pass the witness at this time.
Cross? Yes, Judge. it is afternoon. Good afternoon,
Good
Detective Meter.
afternoon.
All right, so today is this is your first time testifying as an expert.
No, ma'am.
You've testified as an expert before?
Yes, ma'am.
In what hearing?
It was a sentencing hearing in Jacksonville. It was a case involving Sean Walcott, who was a 1200.
Okay. Did that occur after your deposition in this case?
No, it was before.
Okay. I want to talk to you about where you get in your job, in your day-to-day, where you get your intel from. Part of your job is to provide information to other detectives to support them in their investigations, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So to get that information, I would assume you don't just get it sitting at your desk, right? You're out in the field or in the street getting information as well, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you get information from citizens, just people that are uninvolved in the gangs. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Like witnesses who might have witnessed a crime?
Or like somebody lives in the neighborhoods where crime's happening. Yes, ma'am.
Right. They just might be concerned about something that's going on.
Correct.
You get information from snitches, from people that are giving you confidential information
Yeah.
in general, not asking about anyone specific. You might get information from the ops of the gang you're investigating. Is that accurate?
Yes.
You might get information from associates of the gangs as well, right?
Correct.
Okay. You also get information from social media
Yes.
and from the internet in general.
Yes, ma'am.
So like YouTube, for example.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You'd also get information from other detectives
Yes, ma'am.
if they're particularly investigating some sort of crime that might be related to something you're investigating,
Yes, ma'am.
all right? And I know you are assigned to ATK, and we've mentioned 1200, 6 Block, but there are also other gangs in Jacksonville too, right?
Yes, ma'am. I think we have 30 or 31 active gangs.
Okay. And not all those gangs are connected to the idea of like drill music, but these specifically are.
Yes, ma'am. These are.
Okay. Now I want to talk to you specifically about YouTube.
Okay.
And so you mentioned that you looked at, specifically in your investigation of this gang war, you've looked at, I'm sure, many YouTube videos, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Not just music videos, right?
Yes, I would say it's a mixture, but general music
Okay.
videos are the most common.
Okay. You also would look at like documentary style videos as well.
To a certain extent, yes, ma'am.
And in your review of those videos, sometimes you might find useful information, but you also find that not all the information is accurate, right?
Correct.
Okay. Now, even though not all the information is accurate, you have been able to take some of that information and use it.
As long as it's corroborated by other evidence, yes.
Okay. And in fact, you've even used some information you've gathered from YouTube videos and testimony and sworn testimony related to this case.
Yes.
Okay. Particularly a different chart, gang chart that you captured from a YouTube video. Is that accurate?
I personally did not capture it, but I have seen it, yes.
And you've used it in sworn testimony before.
I guess you could say that.
Okay. And that was from a video from a gentleman by the name of Trap Lore Ross. That's not familiar?
I'm not sure who it was from. It was given to me. Like I said, I did not personally make that chart. I've seen it, but I'm not sure who it was from.
Okay. You are familiar with that gentleman though, right? Trap Lore Ross.
I don't know who that is.
You've never...
I'm going to overrule the objection. He said he doesn't know who that is.
So,
Okay, go ahead.
you've seen... You've seen some of the hours-long documentary videos that sort of try to break down the gangs in Jacksonville.
I've seen a few.
And those videos have like millions of views.
Potentially, I'm not sure how many views they have.
Okay, a lot of views.
Oh,
You
shit.
agree with that?
I'm not sure how many views they have.
Potentially thousands of comments, a lot of comments.
I'm not sure about the comments either.
Okay. You would agree with me that a part of in your investigations that you sometimes go through the comments in these videos.
It depends.
On what? What would it depend on?
It depends on the video itself.
Okay. And what is an example of a video where you see information about the gang and you would not go through the comments?
Generally, it just depends on what occurs in the videos. If the comments are worthy. A lot of times the comments are just trolling, so it's similar, kind of a waste of time to scroll through all the comments.
And how would you know if the comments are trolling unless you go through them?
Well, I don't go through all of them. I've went through them on some videos, but not all videos.
Okay, so it sounds like what you're saying is you might go through them, and then if you don't see anything useful, you move on.
Yeah, depending on the video.
Okay. And that's not just for the documentary style videos, it's also for the videos where there's music videos.
Yes,
And that's also going to be for videos that are posted on social media,
sometimes.
or pictures, or any sort of post posted on social media.
Yes.
And these um, social media posts and YouTube videos and other information dispute me that there's no, it's not specified to Jacksonville. You don't have to be from Jacksonville to comment on this stuff, right?
That's correct.
Okay. All right, and you'd agree with me that the fact that this sort of gang beef is ongoing, this is common knowledge.
I would say yes.
You'd agree with me that the fact that 1200 and ATK or 1200 and 6 Block have a beef is common knowledge.
It would depend on your definition of common knowledge. I would say that like a normal citizen of Duval County may not know about this, but if you live in the neighborhood, it's pretty common knowledge to people who live in that neighborhood or into these type of wars and gangs.
Okay, so let me take it a step back. You're saying that people in Jacksonville don't have knowledge of this?
I would venture to say that there is people in Jacksonville who do not have knowledge of this, yes.
Okay. These crimes, when they occur, these are things that are posted on the normal news, right?
Some of them, yes.
Okay. And I'll just use one example. When I See You video, these videos have millions of views.
Yes.
The Who I Smoke video has millions of views,
Yes.
right? But it's your position that just normal people in Jacksonville probably don't know about this?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you wouldn't agree with me that it's common knowledge that in Jacksonville, that Young and Ace was shot in this 2018 town center shooting?
Once again, I would probably venture to say what the definition of common knowledge is, that not everybody in Jacksonville is going to be aware of that now.
Okay, so I'm not asking about what everyone knows. I'm not asking for every person that has ever, touched foot in Jacksonville. I'm saying generally, that people who watch the news, who are on social media, who maybe listen to rap music, or who just live in Jacksonville and are concerned about the safety of their community, that in common knowledge, people are aware that these things are going on.
That shootings in Jacksonville occur, yes.
Specifically, that shootings between ATK, 1200, 6 Block are going on.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay. The shooting that happened in 2018 at the town center, that was on the news.
Yes, ma'am.
That was highly publicized on the news as well, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And that's the subject of the When I See You video.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The one that has millions of views.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, so the music videos that we watched on Direct, the ones that we just saw, those aren't the only drill music videos that exist within this amount of time, within this, let's say 2021, 2023 time period.
No, ma'am.
There are a couple others, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You're familiar with a song named Dead Ops by Julio Fulio?
Yes, ma'am. Are you speaking about number one or number two?
I was gonna go to that one next. Are
Okay.
you familiar with Dead Ops too?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You familiar with Beatbox
By which artist?
by Julio Fulio?
Yes, ma'am.
And you familiar with WWE by Julio Fulio?
No, ma'am, I am not.
Okay. The four that we mentioned before, Dead Ops 2, and Beatbox. You've watched those videos, I'm sure, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Those are videos that you also use to assist you in your investigation of these crimes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? Those are videos that you've reviewed and analyzed the lyrics of as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And so while we're doing that, those videos are videos that you also just sort of viewed on YouTube the same way you did the other ones, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Your Honor, I would move to introduce Defense Exhibit 1A through E as a composite into evidence.
We're in the state's case. Are you objecting to them introducing evidence during your case in chief?
We are objecting, Your Honor, as it relates specifically to 1D and 1E for efficiency purposes. No objection as to 1A and 1B
Okay.
and C.
So 1A, 1B, and 1C, you agree to allow them to introduce during your case in chief?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay? So as to the others, you said D and E, you object?
Yes, Your Honor. Lack of foundation, if this witness is not familiar, a lack of authentication as to those videos, and then cumulative as the fifth video was already played in the state's case.
Yes, sir. Your Honor, we're going to remove WWE, and I believe D is already in evidence, so no problem with
Okay,
that.
so we're left with dead
A through
ops
C.
1 and 2 and beatbox?
Correct.
Okay, so
It's A through C.
defense exhibits 1A, 1B, and 1C will be admitted.
Your Honor, I seek to publish those to the jury now.
Sure?
Let's start with beatbox.
Hey, what's up? You remember me? Shout out to Six, you know me a little. You talking about all from bitch, I'm the biggest. I got a kid, I got a team. Talk about all. Talk about dribbling, talk about get off. I gotta listen. Man, one by one, they all got picked. I need y'all to listen and pay attention. I'm tired of the acting, I'm tired of the get up. I got hit in the head, he tried to swim. Remember you all three? Hey, roll down with your fan. Why the fuck he ain't shoot his ski? Hey, then you go later. I'm big 23K. Bust the ass, try to duck in his ass. Still call one to the face. Hey, bouncing out with that cake. Hey, rest in peace to Ken Drake. Hey, Curtis homeboy kept leaking, trying to run, then he got fake. Hey, Miss Jack got him. Hey, we trying to get him to the race. Smoking across the same time. Both niggas died on the same day. Rolling both in his jacket. Hey, Big Jack got hit with a drink. All the new also, hey, nigga who be funny shit. Hey, his ass tried to run, died in the yard, should have had his gun. Hey, Freddy's ain't smoking, nigga, now to get some ass from my lawn. Mother keep on smoking low key like rock, hey, nigga, I'm the one. Boom in the dollar, man, dollars in the truck, talk nice ass done. I'm too much city, cause no talk. On, let's talk about this. These niggas know how we talk. Halo got shot, 3 got shot, hey, green light got pop, hey, the city know how we walk, hey, shit not on top, hey, let's talk about this. Hey, let's talk about this. Hey, lock your nigga got shot, hey, these niggas got dropped, hey, let's talk about this. Hey, let's talk about this.
Okay, so that was Dead Ops, right?
Yes, ma'am, part one.
Part one. And in the beginning of that video, that's Julio that's rapping in the video, right?
Yes, ma'am, that is
Okay.
Charles Jones.
And at the beginning of the video, he gets out of the vehicle and stands over a guy with a gun and kills him in the video.
Yes.
All right, and that what he has is what looks like a 9mm with a drum attached, right?
Yeah, I don't know if it's a 9mm, but it was a handgun.
A handgun.
Yep.
Is it better? A handgun with a drum attached.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, and the drum, the purpose of that is to put more bullets in it,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So that the handgun will shoot much more than what it would normally shoot if it didn't have that attached to it.
Correct.
Right. Now he starts at the end of the song and he says, he wants to list his dead ops, right?
Yes.
And then he goes through the entirety of the song listing people that have died from the other gang. Is that accurate?
Yes.
So I heard, and just tell me if I'm correct, I heard Nietzsche was one of the people that he listed.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard Leaky was one of the people that he mentioned.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard Busta that caught one to the face. Did you hear that?
I heard that, but I'm not sure who Busta is.
Okay. I heard a reference to the 2018 shooting about Ace being the only one to survive.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is another song where he's discussing that 2018 shooting,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
And this song was also published to YouTube.
Yes, it was.
Do you recall how many views this video has?
No, ma'am, I do not.
Would taking a look at the actual video on YouTube help to refresh your recollection on how many views it has?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so just take a look. If you just, oh, scroll down. Sorry, y'all, I didn't ask for permission to approach the witness.
I can see it. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It
Does
says
that refresh your?
30 million views, and the video was posted 4 years ago.
Okay, so that's an additional 30 million views to the other almost 100 million views on When I See You and Who I Smoke, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure the exact numbers, but that would be an additional 30 million. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, would taking a look at the views on Who I Smoke and When I See You, would that refresh your recollection as to how many views?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so this is related to When I See You.
Yes, ma'am. It says 69 million views.
69 million views. And for Who I Smoke,
57 million views.
okay, so we have 57 million views for Who I Smoke, 69 million views for When I See You, and 30 million views for Dead Ops.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I don't really feel like doing math right now, but it's definitely over 100, right?
Correct.
Over 130, right?
Yeah, roughly.
Okay, let's go to Dead Ops.
At this time, may we approach?
Yes.
Y'all, we still here? What we doing? What we got going on? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? They still in court? What happened? Did they cut my stream? Somebody tell me something. Is we still here? Hello, anybody? Can y'all hear me? Is the shit still playing? What's going on? I told y'all I had what I had to do real quick. Dang. Y'all just gonna up and leave me and shit? All right, let me see what's going on. Y'all ain't telling me nothing. Y'all don't want to talk to me. My own chat just ignoring me. The stream cut off? Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, y'all listen. That's what we got for now, okay? When I find somebody else streaming, shout out to them people, whoever that was I was streaming. I don't remember, Law and True Crime, some shit. I don't know. Shout out to them. I was pissed off because I couldn't get in their chat because I subscribed and I had to be a subscriber for 5 minutes, and 5 minutes was like the longest 5 minutes of my life, okay? So I just came and I started doing my own thing. So yeah, shout out to them. I'll come back, y'all, if I find somebody else that's still on the case. Found. Maybe you can't answer this. Why is she on trial for? You know what, King James? I don't know. I think because she's probably the weakest link, and she probably did the most talking. So that's probably why they just went ahead and did her first. I really want to. I'm really interested in the boys, honestly. To me, she's not to me, she is the weakest link. And I thought they said she was pregnant. What 2 videos did they play, King James? Because they had already been playing videos. When I first started, I seen what made me want to stream is because they started playing the Fulio When I See You in the courtroom, and I was like, wait, what the fuck are they doing? So then I went ahead and went live. So I think they played Who I Smoke. I think they played When I See You, and then they played the oh wait, they're back. Hold on, y'all. They're back. Hold on. Hold on. How do I get back to it? Ah shit, hold on, y'all. Okay, wait. Present or invite. Share screen. They're back, y'all. Hold up. They're back. Boom. Share. Boom. Am I sharing it, y'all? Share. Boom, and we back. Okay. All right.
He was dissing in the songs, knock his mans out. Say he's smoking baby, I knock a fan out. Pull up, start the car, you know I like to run down. That's that fucking chopper sound. Smoke on 6 blocks, heard he crashed out, rolling dead up. He caught a headshot, big boss gone, we got him scared now. He was dissing in the songs, what he said now. Hey, I went to 50 round, knock your dread off. 50K on your head, let that bad talk. I was walking down, ain't no stand out. Niggas playing hard, but he really soft. Got shot.
Are we back, y'all?
Till they got dropped, they got popped, Licky got shot, fast face, hot game. Corbin got kidnapped, they found his poles, he was riding Corbin. Me too. They knocked his ass off, tell him to the ass down, in the ground, find Corbin kidnapped, lost, got his ass found. Ride with an old stick, with my new beat, caught a rapper at the mall, beat him real quick. Turn the lights on, we just hit the kill stuff. Know the real you, know you a real bitch. Riding in the scat pack, cool down, black. This boy the off thought, niche ass, real fat. This ain't no
Okay.
we dead, this is real fat. And little man and Jamar, that's a real rat. Funny sad, nigga, y'all stand on my little brothers, man. Got no life, nigga. PJ, you nigga, crack that.
Okay. What do you recognize that video to be?
They're at Melvin Park.
Or specifically the name of the song? Sorry, I didn't ask
Oh,
that. Right.
that was the beatbox remix.
Okay. One of the videos that you mentioned that you have viewed in your investigation.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So it wasn't just Julio Fulio in that video. There's someone else rapping as well, right?
Correct,
You know-
Kojak.
Kojak. And who is he connected to?
Uh, he is block.
All right. And there were other people in the video, right?
That one has 20 million.
20 million views.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're somewhere north of 150 million views at this point, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then the last video that we mentioned that you have seen was Dead Ops 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you recall how many views that video has?
No, ma'am, I do not.
Okay, we're taking a look at,
Yes, ma'am.
okay,
That one's going to be 7.4 million.
7.4, so maybe 160, somewhere around there.
Yes, ma'am, roughly.
Okay, and those aren't all the videos, right? There are other music videos as well, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And those potentially have millions of views as well.
Potentially, yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. In any of the videos that the ones that we saw today, and the other ones that you've viewed, Alicia Andrews isn't in any of those videos, right?
Not that I've seen.
As far as you know, she's not a rapper.
Not that I'm aware of.
As far as she's not a ghost rapper writing lyrics for any of these people, as far as you know.
The lyric part, she hasn't at least been on where you like Apple Music and stuff like that. You can see written by. Her name has not come across as any of those, no, ma'am.
And that was going to be my next question. First, if you've ever looked to see who was credited for this music.
Yes, ma'am.
And Alicia Andrews is not credited for any of this music.
Not that I've come across.
Okay. You also haven't heard her mentioned in any of these songs.
No, ma'am, I have not.
And I believe you already said you haven't seen her in any of the videos, right?
I have not seen her.
Okay. In the Who I Smoke video, I'm sorry, in the Game Over video,
Yes, ma'am.
despite the fact that Young and Ace is sort of taking credit for the Julio Fulio murder, he hasn't been arrested related to this case. Is that accurate?
That's accurate.
All right. I want to talk to you about the October 2023 shooting of Mr. Jones in his foot, I believe it was, right?
Okay.
So, where did that occur?
It occurred in Duval County in an area town called Paxson.
Okay. And is that one of those towns that has like a separate police department or?
No, ma'am. Jacksonville in Duval County itself is very large. So there is separate neighborhoods that have different names throughout the city. Just for a couple examples, just so you can, like there's a town center, there's Southside, Mandarin, Paxson, Sherwood. So like there's different, each little area of town has its own little nickname.
Got it. But all of those are under the jurisdiction of JSO?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And as I don't believe I asked you this question, so I'm going to ask you. Even though you are assigned to ATK, it's possible that other detectives, other gang detectives, could end up assigned to like a specific investigation for ATK.
Yes, but generally how we work within our unit is if you're on call that night or that day and an incident occurs, you will respond and you will get the preliminary information. And once I come back to work, I will then take over the role of assisting the other units as the main ATK point of contact.
Got it. Okay. And in this case, actually, that's exactly what happened. Detective Drabeck was on call,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
So he ended up initially connecting with the Tampa Police Department in this case.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. But back to October 2023. So, would you describe yourself as like the lead detective as it relates to that shooting?
No, ma'am. Within the sheriff's office, we have different investigative units. We would be more of like an intelligence unit, or we have a robbery violent crimes unit that handles robberies and violent crimes, more like shootings where people do not die. And then we have a homicide unit that handles homicides. So we assist them with intelligence and other information that we may have.
Okay, so you could end up assisting as far as giving intelligence to any, on a wide range of different crimes,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So you could be helping a robbery detective, homicide detective, maybe even like a grand theft situation. You could be working on any crime as long as it's connected to a gang.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you were actually working on this crime as well?
Yes, ma'am. I responded to that scene. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And so your job and your responsibility is to assist them, to give any information that you might have that could assist is to give to them, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And as far as what you know about that crime, you know that he was shot in the foot and that he drove himself to the hospital, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you know that it occurred after, or within hours of an ATK member being shot,
Shot and killed. Yes, ma'am.
shot and killed, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You still have not made an arrest in that case, the October 2023,
There has not been an arrest. No, ma'am.
right? And you don't have any evidence to suggest that Alicia Andrews was involved in that shooting.
I do not. No, ma'am.
No, she obviously, you have not made an arrest, so she was not arrested in relation to that shooting,
That would be correct.
okay? You don't have any evidence to suggest that she knew about that shooting,
Dad,
I
I'm
do
running to the
not.
mailbox.
that she was on the scene of that shooting.
I do not.
You don't have any evidence to suggest that she was aware or knew any of the people that you suspect were involved in that shooting at the time.
No, ma'am. I do not.
Okay. Now I want to talk about the evidence in this case specifically.
Okay.
You didn't draft any reports in this case, right?
Related to the homicide in itself, no, ma'am.
Okay. Did you draft any other reports
Some Duval County related incidents, yes, ma'am.
connected to this incident?
It would be connected to Duval County cases.
Okay, not the murder in this case.
No, ma'am.
Okay. You didn't collect any physical evidence. Obviously, you weren't in Tampa. You were in Jacksonville, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. At what point do you kind of step in to assist or to take over from Detective Drabeck?
We worked along together pretty much the entire case, just because it was a lot of information and stuff in the back and forths. So I would say I never took it over completely. We worked alongside each other the entire time.
Okay. And if you had to put like a time on it, how long would you say you and Detective Drabeck are assisting in this case?
From the day it happened until current day.
Okay. All right. To this back and forth gang war is that 2018 shooting at the town center.
I would say that was very in this.
Heard of his brother, Trayvon Bullard, is also shot and actually dies in this shooting.
Yes, ma'am.
There's another gentleman named Jacoby Grover
Yes,
that
ma'am.
dies,
Yes, ma'am.
and Royale Smith, that is 23. He also dies.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? You don't have any evidence to suggest that Alicia Andrews is personally connected to any of these individuals that died.
That died. I do not.
Okay. Or to Young and Ace,
I
who
do
survived.
not.
I would assume, but I'm going to ask that you relayed, or you and Detective Drabeck relayed your knowledge about this 2018 shooting and the origins of the gang war. You relayed that to Detective Ramos, who's the lead detective in Tampa.
Yes, we have.
Okay. Do you know a woman by the name of Aaliyah Albright?
I know of her. I don't know much about her.
Are you aware that she was on the scene the night of this shooting, this murder, the murder in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm sure you have reviewed the video footage, the surveillance in front of the hotel.
Yes, ma'am.
Right before the shooting occurs?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you would recall that Miss Albright gets out of a vehicle and then goes inside of the hotel lobby, immediately proceeding. I see you're looking at the state. Did you?
No, just
Woo.
walk around.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I'm back.
She
Whew.
proceeded inside of the hotel lobby immediately before the shooting happened, right?
I would. The last time I saw the video was a good while ago. I would need to refresh my
Sure.
memory on the video.
No problem.
Ooh, shit. All right.
Yes. what's
Yeah, maybe I can sit
relevant
down.
to?
Your Honor, can we go sidebar about this?
Yeah.
I wanna make this not even further.
Let's see how this works
Come on
out.
up.
Oh shit. Okay. Uh-oh. What happened? Okay, they still talking. I think this is my eyelash stuff. Yeah, that's my eyelash shit. Ooh, what's this? Oops. Oh well. Fuck it. What is this? Okay. 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 Okay, we're gonna have to check this out, baby. We're gonna have to check this out, okay? Because I like them prices, baby, okay? We're gonna have to check them out. We're gonna have to check them out. What's in here? What's in this package? Hey Beefy. What up though? Okay. Uh-oh, what was that? Something just I don't know. Oh, these are my shirts. Oh, okay. These are my shirts, y'all. Cause it's getting cold outside, so we got some long sleeve shirts, child. Oh, these are cute too. Baby blue, pink, and gray. All right, that'll work. So yeah, y'all, we ain't getting nothing too major this time. Y'all, what are they doing? They're probably getting another video together. Oh, they talking to the judge.
Yes, yes, go ahead. Take a 5-minute recess.
5 minute recess. 5 minute recess. King James, why the hell is your comment on my damn screen? How do I get it off? How do I? Oh, I gotta do it right here, over here. There we go. What the hell?
So you can't talk to anybody, including the prosecutors, about anything related to this case, all right? We'll be back in 5.
Okay, did I get it off? I got it off. Did I get it off? Hold on. Okay, there we go. I got it off. Damn it. I'm trying to get the comments off the screen. Okay, there we go. Okay, y'all. So we are having a 5 minute recess, y'all. I guess that's what we're doing, having a 5 minute recess. So listen, I hope y'all are enjoying the content. I hope y'all are enjoying the live stream. Shout out to everybody who's here, who's rocking with me, who's came through, showed love, hit the like button, shared the live. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. So yeah, y'all doing all right today? I did, chill. I did. I just got my little eyelash glue stuff, and then I thought my eyelashes came too, but they didn't. So I'm mad about that, but it'll be okay. But we good though. We good. We good. We good. We got us a little credit card in the mail. We got us our shirts, and we got our eyelash glue. So I think I got some more stuff coming tomorrow. Oh yeah, it's called Law and Crime, y'all. That's what it is now. I'm gonna stop sharing for now because I don't want this shit just up there like that. Cause they probably gonna block or ban this damn video. But whatever. Let's see. Ooh, y'all, it's hot. Okay, so y'all, this girl is just in the courtroom, just looking at. She is. Do y'all know that they had this girl? They got this girl a whole fucking makeup artist in this courtroom. This is crazy. They had this girl. They had the people putting makeup on her and everything. She just sitting there laughing and kiki. That shit is not cute. Miss Bounds, just cover it and speed it up. You should be okay. Oh yeah, I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. They'll be all right. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Y'all, it's something that. Yeah, I ain't even gonna. This ain't that. We will see what Lovely had to say though. Okay, let me say this real quick. Okay, the challenge for one is over now about the bags. Okay, and if it was a bag that was purchased for you by your man, your husband, or whatever he is to you, that is the only way it counted. The lady who just tagged me in a video, you don't have a man, so your bags do not count. Now leave me alone. Shit. Your bag don't count. You ain't got a man. Ain't no man buy it for you. Don't count. Shit. Damn. Y'all can't read, write, understand nothing. It's a bunch of ignorant motherfuckers. Lady just want to be a part of anything Bam got going on. That is crazy. Lady, go on about your fucking business. I don't like you. Leave me alone. You ain't got a man. They didn't purchase you that bag, so your bag don't count. Now go on somewhere. Damn. Just irritating my soul. Ugh. Jesus Christ. Shit. Ugh. But anyways, let's see. Oh well, I'll hear it when it comes back on. I think. Yeah, I'll hear it when it comes back on. So, y'all, we finna make us some cereal. I want me a bowl of cereal so bad. I went and bought me some Fruity Pebbles this morning, and I'm finna fuck them up. Okay, I'm finna fuck them up. Shit. Y'all want some Fruity Pebbles? Y'all want some Fruity Pebbles? You can eat cereal any time of the day. Y'all want some Fruity Pebbles? I got y'all if y'all want some Fruity Pebbles. Hey, Cynical. Y'all want some Fruity? I make out some Fruity Pebbles. Y'all want some Fruity Pebbles? No, y'all can't have my Fruity Pebbles. I don't trust y'all. I don't trust y'all. I don't trust y'all. I was just watching it. I was just watching it. Oh, Beefy, if y'all gotta win Dixie, they got Captain Crunch, buy one, get one free right now. If y'all gotta win Dixie up there, they got Captain Crunch. I know the one down here. When I went this morning, they had Captain Crunch, buy one, get one free. So you can get Captain Crunch and the Crunch Berries. Mm-hmm. Yep, buy one, get one free, baby. Don't play. Listen, I'm with it, okay? Shout out to Truthy, because she put me up on the deals, baby. Trust me, okay? Oh, Cynical, my mama, that was my mama's favorite cereal was Cinnamon Toast Crunch. She loved them damn cereals. She loved them. She loved them cereals. Y'all sound like my son with his cat. I love Captain Crunch, but Fruity Pebbles has been my shit. Y'all know what? Y'all gonna say I'm weird, but I like Raisin Bran too. And I like Oh wait, we're back on the stand. Hold on, y'all. Shit, we back on the stand. Hold up, shit. Hold up, y'all. We back on the stand. Shit. I'm running late. We back on the, we back. We back. Hold on. Boom. We back. Okay, how do I? Oh shit. Okay, are we back, y'all? We back. Okay.
Yeah.
We back.
Well, hold on to bring him in yet. Yeah, just talk.
The judge said enough of that cereal talk. Let's get back to the real shit. Okay, that's what the judge said, y'all. I ain't say that's what the judge said. The judge cut our. The judge did this shit.
I will.
We was talking about cereal. The judge said, "No, fuck that. We got to talk about this shit that's going on in real
Okay,
time right now."
very good.
So,
All right,
here's
now
it.
let's bring in the jury.
Now I bring in the jury. Y'all can bring in the jury now. Ooh, y'all, I'm sweating. Ooh, I'm hot. I think I'm having hot flashes, y'all. I'm getting old. You all right,
So much
Pops?
paper up here.
Huh?
My biggest problem is finding
right.
what I need at any given moment, but I do have it.
Shit. Okay, I'm leaving y'all in here. I'll be in the chat. I'm going outside to smoke.
All right.
I got time for this.
Yes. Alrighty, good afternoon again, Detective Leader.
Yes, good afternoon.
I was asking you before that, at some point in your investigation, during this case or in another, you became aware of a woman named Leah Albright.
Yes,
All right, and you're aware that she was on the scene, the night of the murder.
yes,
Specifically, that she was a part of the group of people that Julio Fulia was with the night of the murder.
yes,
Right? And you reviewed the video surveillance that shows her entering into the hotel?
I have.
Okay.
And for the record, what are you getting ready to show this witness? What is this?
That's what he just testified to.
I know, does it have an exhibit number for the record?
Yes, sure, Your Honor. It's exhibit 22B.
Okay, very good.
22B6.
All right, so I guess you're supposed to be looking.
I'm gonna go, try to limit this to exactly where. I have a little pointer I'm gonna try to use,
Okay.
if it works. It doesn't. Okay, so I want to direct your attention to the vehicle, the people getting out of the vehicle.
Yes,
Do you recognize one of those individuals as Miss Lee Albright?
I believe that's her in the pink. I'm not
Okay.
100%, but I believe that is her.
All right, and what do you see her doing at this point?
She's following a young man named Tafa McCray into the hotel.
And as far as your understanding of this video, this happens prior to the shooting.
Yes,
All right. And in your recollection of what occurs in this video, I can play it through if you need me to. Miss Albright doesn't come back out before the shooting occurs, right?
I'm not sure.
Okay. You do know that she was not shot in this incident, right?
I don't think so. I don't know the answer to that either.
Okay. But you have seen this video in its entirety?
I have.
Okay.
Okay, what's your next question?
You mentioned earlier, we spoke at length at this point about the 2018 shooting, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And one of the individuals involved in that shooting is going to be this gentleman right here, Trayvon Bullitt, right?
Yes, ma'am. He's one of
Also
the
known as
deceased.
Quan.
Yes, ma'am. He's
or-
deceased.
He is deceased. He died in that 2018 shooting, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And the person that you placed him next to in this chart, this is his brother,
Correct.
correct? Same last name,
Yes.
same mother, as far as you know.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Okay. Brothers, nonetheless.
Yes.
Were you aware that Miss Albright videoed in that video, entering the shoot in the hotel right before the shooting, that she was dating Mr. Trayvon Bullard, aka Quan, at the time of his death in 2018?
I'm aware of them dating. I didn't know about the time of his death.
Okay.
I'm not sure about that answer.
Is that information, but you were aware that they were dating?
At some point in their lives, yes.
All right. Is that information that you provided to Detective Ramos in Tampa?
I'm not sure if I provided it, but I believe it was provided at some point.
Okay. And in your assistance in this investigation, is that a lead or an investigative tool that you ever used? Did you ever investigate Ms. Albright related to any connection to this murder?
Me, I did not. I was not in charge of investigating this homicide.
Okay. But you are the expert on ATK.
Yes.
And as far as you know, is there any other detective that investigated her potential role, if any, in this murder at all?
In this murder, I'm not sure.
Okay. You're familiar with a gentleman by the name of J. Dot?
Can you elaborate more? There's multiple.
There are multiples. Ja'Cory Rivers.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Nickname or street name or rap name, J. Dot.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. To your investigation in this case, in this particular murder, did you learn that J. Dot apparently may have sent Mr. Isaiah Chance money to pay for an Airbnb in this case?
Yes, I did learn that.
All right. Was he arrested in relation to this case?
Not to my understanding.
Is he a member of 1200 as far as you know?
I don't think he's a member status. That would be a better question for Detective Griffin.
Okay. Understood. In your investigation in this case or in any other case, have you ever come across... One second, Your Honor. Have you ever come across a young woman by the name of Kyla Enright?
I believe, I don't recall her name, but I believe so. Yes, ma'am.
Let me ask let me frame it a little bit better.
Okay.
Did you review any of the information that was taken from the iClouds of the suspects in this case?
Very limited.
Did you review any information from the iCloud of Mr. Sean Gaithright?
No.
None.
None.
Okay. All right, let's talk about what occurred after the murder in this case. Is it your understanding, based on information that you've received, that after this murder, that Mr. Isaiah Chance and Mr. Rashad Murphy made posts on social media sort of celebrating this murder?
Yes.
And specifically made posts of, not a football girl, Tom Brady and Bill Belichick,
Yes.
right? As a sort of celebration to successfully having committed this murder. Is that your understanding?
My understanding, yes. Brady and Belichick are, in the football world, are considered the GOATs, which would be like the greatest of all time.
Right. And that's not something that's uncommon. That's done often, right?
What's that?
Celebratory posts, if you will,
Correct.
on social media.
Yes, ma'am. That's
Right.
That's not uncommon.
Okay, and that's outside of the music, right? This is just like an Instagram story or some sort of post on social media.
Yes, ma'am. That's correct.
Okay. And this will be done specifically by the ops?
Yeah. Most times, or just somebody who didn't like them. And that might not necessarily be their op, or it's just somebody who is what would be considered trolling that
Okay.
group or that person.
All right. And in your investigation of this case, have you seen any posts? Do you have any evidence to suggest that Alicia Andrews ever posted anything celebrating the death of Julio Fulio?
Not that I'm aware of.
Right. And not as a potential op or someone trolling or in any way. You've never seen any posts to suggest that she celebrated this death after it occurred?
Not that I'm aware of.
All right. Now, at some point, you actually have contact with Ms. Andrews. You speak with her in an interrogation or an interview, right?
Yes.
All right. And during that interview, when you spoke with her, you asked her about her tattoos, right?
Yes.
You asked her about whether she had any tattoos related to Isaiah Chance or Gutter Man.
Yes.
And she actually opened her blouse to get ready to show you those tattoos, right?
Yes.
And you had to stop her because you didn't know what she was showing you.
Correct.
So she wasn't hiding her tattoos from you.
No, she showed them when asked.
Okay. Now I want to talk a little bit about, it's going to sound a little vague, but subliminal language in general in relation to gangs.
Okay.
Is that something that you see kind of often, that they will use language maybe to try to avoid people knowing what they're talking about?
No, I wouldn't say it's too often, but they do use it.
Now I want to ask a very specific question. Subliminal language in, for example, jail calls,
Okay.
right? Is that something you see common or often?
Yes, ma'am, they try to get their point across without law enforcement understanding.
Right. And the goal of that is so you don't know what they're saying,
Yes.
right?
Yes, ma'am.
So they're not being explicit. They're not telling you their plans or anything like that, right?
No, ma'am.
They will be using like code words or symbols of some sort to.
Yeah, with some, whatever they have created that they, both people on each side of the lines understand.
Right. And when you are listening to a jail call, it's going to be on recording, right? Like it's a jump drive or a CD that you might have.
For us in Duval County, we have access to them. Once they are recorded, they are uploaded to like a website under the name.
Got it. Okay. And the bigger point is, with your situation where it's being said once in passing and you don't have the opportunity to hear it again.
Yeah,
That's
we're
not your situation.
Yeah, no, that's not our situation.
Okay. All right. Would you agree with me that there are a lot of unsolved murders and crimes related to this gang in Jacksonville, these gang issues in Jacksonville?
Yes, I would say that's a fact.
All right. And the cases that are solved, you sort of track those as a part of your investigation?
Yes.
Like you keep up with who's been, convicted or who's going to trial, who's off the street, who was let back out on the street?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You're aware of someone by the name of Queso. You mentioned it before.
Now,
Right?
y'all,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
forgot about y'all.
And
Hey,
Queso, as far as you
Keys.
know, is a member of ATK.
He
Who
is.
else came in? Y'all? My bad. I forgot about
And you
y'all.
listen to many of Young and Ace's songs that mention Queso.
Yes.
You're familiar with the lyric in one of Young and Ace's songs where he says that he dropped $50K on Queso's lawyers?
And so what? And he did.
I don't know.
And
the
did.
exact
And so
song.
what? He
I just
did.
know.
And
But
he's
you're
still
aware
in jail.
that Young and Ace or ATK has paid for Queso's attorneys?
Allegedly. I don't know
Allegedly,
if
there you go,
that's
officer.
or not.
Allegedly.
Okay. You're not aware, allegedly or in fact, that Young and Ace or anyone associated
talking about
with,
Ace.
with
Ace ain't
ATK
got nothing to do with this.
paid myself or anyone sitting at that.
I'm sick of this lady. Now she pissing me off.
You can answer.
That would be between you and y'all and Young and
Want
Ace.
to talk
I
about
have no
Ace?
idea.
Ace
I'm asking
ain't do it,
I have no
bitch.
idea.
Okay, you don't. know.
Sorry, y'all.
No,
I'm
ma'am.
sorry. I'm
All
sorry.
right.
I got beside myself. I'm sorry. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Sorry, I got beside myself, y'all. I'm sorry. Sorry, y'all. Sorry.
All right, so we talked a lot about the way that the gangs are disrespectful to each other in music and back and forth, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But there are also some instances where the members of the gangs will communicate in a almost not threatening way on social media.
I've seen that. Yes, ma'am.
For example, on Twitter Spaces,
Yes, ma'am.
which is a new thing where you can kind of like, it's just a room where people
like
can
a
talk.
chat room.
Right, like a chat room. So you've seen that before, correct?
Yes.
And specifically, you've seen it between members of ATK or 1200 and 6 Block,
I have.
right? One second, Your Honor.
Okay.
Okay, outside of the allegations in this case, you've never investigated Alicia Andrews in connection with any crime connected to ATK.
No, ma'am.
You've never investigated her in connection to any crime connected to 1200.
No, ma'am.
You've never investigated her in any crime.
Overrule, what's your next question?
Well, I guess 2 other gangs that I was going to list, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
In connection to 6 Block,
No, ma'am.
in connection to, I guess what would be considered out east.
No, ma'am.
And in connection to any other gang in Jacksonville?
No, ma'am.
Right. Outside of the accusations in this case, her name has never come up as a person of interest in relation to any of these gangs or the crimes that are connected to these gangs. I noticed you keep looking at the state when I ask you a question.
Other than
Okay. You're not aware of any close or intimate relation or connection that Alicia Andrews has to anyone that was murdered in this gang war?
murdered? No, ma'am.
Okay. You don't have any evidence that Alicia Andrews had any personal or close connection to any of the people that are mentioned in these music videos that we have watched?
Not the ones we've watched, no.
Any ones that we haven't watched?
Yeah, I would say there's a wide variety of them out there. I would say she has connections to ones we haven't watched.
And let me be specific. I don't mean her boyfriend, Isaiah Chance. So I'm asking if you're aware of any sort of personal, intimate relationship that Alicia Andrews has to any person that has been murdered and mentioned in any of these videos.
No, ma'am, not
Okay.
murdered.
All right. Other than the fact that she was dating Isaiah Chance, strike that question. You don't have any evidence that Mr. Chance has ever given her any sort of information that's not just public knowledge about this gang war.
Objection calls for speculation.
If you know
I-
what the defendant has ever told Isaiah Chance, go ahead and answer if you know.
I do not know.
In your work on these cases throughout Jacksonville, these gang cases, you've never discovered any motive for Alicia Andrews to want Julio Fulio to die.
No, ma'am.
All right.
Y'all, thank
And-
y'all for staying and hanging out with me. I appreciate
Other
y'all so
than
much.
Alicia Andrews being the girlfriend of Isaiah Chance, you don't have any evidence to suggest that she's somehow connected to gang activity at all.
No, ma'am.
No further questions.
I really
Thank
appreciate
you, Rex.
y'all for staying for the non-drama
You
bullshit.
made arrests for homicide. I'm sorry, excuse me. Have you made arrests for homicide or conspiracy to commit murder in Jacksonville in your time in the gang unit or before that?
But we are about to get up
from
out of here, y'all.
individuals that were related to these
I'll
gangs
come
that
back
were not
live later
paid
and we'll do the rest.
for defenses by Young and Ace.
Me personally, I've not been the affiant or like the author of any of homicide reports, but I've been involved in them, yes.
And have you had any cases where there was some paid-for defense team by Young
gotta
and
go make
Ace
me
that
something
you can
to eat, y'all.
establish
Hold
proof
on.
of?
Actually,
I'm not
no, this is what we're
aware
gonna do,
of
y'all.
those
We're gonna go ahead and
Is that whoever?
okay, we're gonna stop. Hold up. Okay. We were at, okay, I remember where we were at. So y'all listen. I'm gonna go make me something to eat, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for staying here, hanging out with me, rocking with me about the case. I will come back live probably later on this evening, and we will finish what we didn't get to see today. And yeah, I'll do that. I'll come back later tonight, y'all. But I'm so hungry. I gotta go eat some, y'all. So thank y'all, love y'all, and y'all have a good day.